Hey Sagittarius, this is Crystal. We are Magic, and I'm coming at you with a Sagittarian guidance through Mercury Retrograde. Okay, so what we're going to do is some oracles of the 7 energies, and we're also going to do a sacred geometry activation. Look at these beautiful cards. Oh, so yes, you're going to get activated today. There's Sagittarius, okay? So let me do these first. Thank you. Tuning in spirit. What messages do you have for Sagittarius during this Mercury retrograde in Scorpio? Thank you, spirit. Let me get this stuff out of the way, guys. I'm sorry. All right, let's do this. Any activations necessary for Sagittarius during Mercury retrograde, spirit? Thank you. If we get any pop outs, we'll run with it. If not, we'll pull from the top or split, whatever spirit tells me to do. Okay. I hope you guys are making it through Mercury retrograde right now. I am doing my best. I'm being very mindful of what is going on with the energies around me. I felt the pre-shadow of it. That tried to pop, didn't it? Yeah, well, we'll see. Had a few conflicts. Failed a test. I failed the test, Sagittarius. Failed the whole ass test. But you know what? I learned from it. And I wasn't a victim about it. I was like, oh, I've dropped the ball on that one. So yeah. A whole lot of that stuff going on. All right, no pop outs. So let's see what guidance we have for Sagittarius. Delight. Okay, Sag. The frequency of delight supports our capacity to create and experience feelings of intense joy and happiness. The more delight we feel, the more delight we evoke in others. So it seems like they are trying to, well, you Sagittarians are, I just like Sagittarians, are just so fiery and so optimistic and funny. I just think you're all great. All right, so that is a 19, which equates to 20. And in numerology, that is a 2. So Sagittarius, look up number 2 in numerology, please. Thank you. All right, let's see what your activation says. Delight literally means from the light. Science refers to light as an electromagnetic radiation that we can measure in wavelengths and visible light. Sorry, guys. I guarantee you the mailman just showed up. As a range of wavelengths and variations of color that we can perceive with the human eye. In the new energy, we are asked to consider the multidimensional attributes of light as fundamental to what we believe about as well. Light has a quantum attribute and is non-linear. It is an energy that can be created through consciousness, and consciousness can create it in return. Light influences our awareness, our perception, and therefore our reality. We associate the word delight with feelings of pleasure, joy, and happiness. Joy and bliss are considered to have some of the biggest, highest frequencies of all emotions. By feeling joyful or blissful, our frequency goes up. The higher our frequency, the more light we generate, and the more we can shine in return. Now let me get this a little bit closer to you so you can appreciate it more. Okay. The yellows, oranges, and pinks in the image refer to the sun as a symbol and source of our light. The beauty of the flower stimulates our feelings of joy, and the colors are like the sun, bright, warm, stimulating, and nurturing, all at the same time. The flower blooms while receiving light, or perhaps it is shining the light that we are receiving. The flower of life visible within the image represents the grid on which our 3-dimensional reality is based. See? Y'all can't see that. But yeah, that's so pretty. That is absolutely beautiful. And it says, try this. Close your eyes, go inside yourself, and imagine a beautiful sunset. Let the reds, oranges, pinks, and golds fill your heart. Now, think about what brings you joy. What makes you happy? How do you express these feelings? How do you shine your light on others? And how can you create more joy in your family life? I'm sorry. How can you create more joy in your daily life? Do you sing in the car or in the shower? If not, try it. Okay, so what they're wanting you to do during Mercury retrograde is to raise your vibration, Sagittarius. Things will be funky around you. It's like, how in the hell can I raise my vibration, Crystal, when everybody's mean? Yeah, that's the lesson. How can you act outside of yourself? How can you go within with all the nonsense around you and outside of you? You know what I mean? Okay, so let's see what Oracle of the 7 Energies messages we have for Sagittarius. Thank you, Spirit. And like I said, I mean, if you feel depressed, throw on some reggae. Throw on some old music that you used to jam to when you were younger. And if you're young, throw on your favorite music now. You know, I mean, there's ways to, because I know not everybody can meditate all at once because you work all day long and stuff. You know, you can't just be sitting there right there when you got stuff to do. But there's ways to bring up your vibration. Okay? All right, thank you. What other messages do you have for Sagittarius Spirit? Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Spirit. I should have grabbed that one. That one's sticking out a little bit. That's where these are new cards. They're kind of hard. Gotta break them in. All right, you have a higher view. So yes, they are really working on your outside influences, okay? And I will read the guidance for that. All right, my sage stick almost fell off. Okay, higher view is 41, and in numerology that equates to a 5. So write that down and look that up in numerology, please. 41. Your key concept, Sagittarius. And let me show you this card as I read this to you. It's so pretty. Key concepts. Seeing from a higher perspective, conscious neutrality, letting go of judgment and assumptions, non-attachment, the ability to remain unbiased. Gotta stay in that delight. Sometimes our lives are suction cupped to the ends of our noses, and we can't see beyond ourselves. This happens to everyone. Once in a while, we fall into an automatic response to life and react from a learned, conditioned place rather than one of awareness. Being in reactivity keeps us repeating old patterns. Conversely, the avoidance of our triggers could keep us in our comfort zone, policing our attempts at new things. The way to be successful in your endeavor to connect with others is to step out of your sticky perception of the world. Imagine yourself sitting on the back of a bird 1,000 feet above your life. Wouldn't your perspective change? Kind of like what this person's doing, Sag. From a higher point of view, you can see for miles. You could let go of naming or blaming the obstacles in your way and instead easily discover a path to a more beautiful and compelling vistas. More can become available to you in all aspects of your life when you are able to step back and get a little distance. You can wait before responding. Be graceful in your interactions and see how everything is connected and every experience is a gift. The world is wide open for you, Sagittarius. All you have to do is move to higher ground. Be mindful and celebrate the spectacle of life's dance. See? They are really working with you guys. I'm excited to see what Tara's going to say. We get in your business. Hold on for a second. All right, it's 3 questions, 3 cards. Let's break it down, all right? Tuning into Sagittarius energy. Thank you, Spirit. What messages do you have for tarot for Sagittarius, okay? They're Mercury Retrograde in Scorpio. Yes. Scorpio season. Woo, I'm excited. Okay. Oh, shoot. Sorry, guys. I'm dropping my cards. Give a couple more good shuffles. And we'll split the deck, okay? One more. Whew. Oh. No pop out, guys. No pop outs. They're popping out anyway. Okay. This is the pop out that you got. What power does Sagittarius words hold? And you got the 5 of Pentacles. Okay, I don't know why my camera looks like. Where's the app? All right, since we're doing pop outs, what old wound is ready to be transformed in Sagittarius spirit? What old wound is ready to be transformed in Sagittarius? Okay. All right, we got 2 coming back to back. First one is this. You got the Knight of Wands. And then what support do they have from their ancestors and guides that can help them in their healing? You have the 7 of Cups. Okay. All right. Hold on for a minute. There's Sagittarius. Hold on for 1 second. Okay. All right, so what power does your words hold? Oh, they hold a lot of power. You got the 5 of Pentacles, and this deals with lack. This deals with struggle. This deals with basically Pentacles is a earth sign. And it has a lot to do with the material aspects of life, what you see, what you feel, the grounding, the root chakra, things of that nature. And the power that you hold is that, I mean, you got a lot of power in your words, okay? Y'all can hurt someone's feelings so bad that they could easily catch a charge. Okay, easily catch a charge with you guys. And y'all know this. I'm not throwing shade. I'm just speaking the whole fact here. That's the things about Sagittarius. And that's another thing. Like, this came out as an old wound that is ready to be transformed. All right. So the Knight of Wands, and, you know, he's another fire energy. So it's your energy that's coming out. And I'm trying to figure out if the Knight of Wands is Sagittarius. I need to look that up. Because some I know and some I don't. You know, I'm just going to be real with y'all. But the old wound that I'm feeling is you guys either are sleeping on something, because the Knight of Wands, they kind of rush into things. They kind of like just take charge. You know what I mean? They're energetic and they're feisty. And maybe the old wound I'm feeling is that it's not that you're too feisty. It's just that you're not taking charge like you should. And another thing is, with the Knight of Wands, it could be you may jump the gun at things at times, Sagittarius. And that may be what needs to be healed also, instead of just thinking stuff through and being calm, not procrastinating, but just, you know, think it through. Don't just jump on anything. You know what I mean? And the only wound I can feel that you may need healed in this is that maybe you were like this at one point in time and something didn't work out for you like you planned. And that's probably another reason why the 5 of Pentacles came out, and you just feel very disappointed because you want this energy. You want to be this person. You want to be this fiery Sagittarius that, you know, travel, go places, you know, go straight ass to your boss and demand for a promotion. Just enjoy the world and everything about it. Because like I said, they want you to be in delight and they want you to see things from a higher view. So get out of your old hurts, because what support does your ancestors and guides have for you? You have the 7 of Cups. You have all of this manifestations that you've been working on waiting for you. It's just up to you, Sagittarius, if you want it. But in order for you to get what you need, you have to change your whole outlook with the anger and being miserable. And it's easier said than done, guys, because of outside circumstances. But Your words of you speaking lack, if you're speaking negativity, if you're speaking this shit, this is the power you have. You will have exactly what you say. I can't ever get ahead. Your wish is my command. Why don't I ever have enough money? Your wish is my command. I never have enough money to pay all these bills. Your wish is my command. You see what I'm saying? It's like every time I get a promotion or anytime I get something coming to me, it just gets taken away. I can never get ahead. Your wish is my command. Lack, struggle, get out of that shit. Because your true manifestation, when you heal this old wound of, disappointment and not getting what you want, not being your truest Sagittarius self, your cup runneth over, Sagittarius. Okay? So the universe is just waiting on you. Ball's in your court. You've already been activated. Boom. All right, Sagittarius, give me a thumbs up like my candle says. Dollar Tree. And let me know in the comments if this makes sense to you, Sag. And just please, please be strong during Mercury retrograde. They're letting you know ahead of time people are going to fuck with you and probably really upset you, and your outside situation going to look a hot mess. Stay within. Stay high vibing, not fake, but do what makes you happy, Sagittarius. All right. I love you. Shout out to my Sagittarius, Christina. I love you, sissy. See you soon. Bye.